We first broke you over the summer when the 6th District Court of Appeals reversed Stoney Thompson's murder conviction. WTO 11 was the first to bring you his story, and in the last 24 hours, Thompson agreed to a plea deal which will soon make him a free man. Our Trent Croce spoke to his attorney, who says this should have happened a long time ago. Trent, you're live in studio. What else is going on?
Tatiana, defense attorney Michael Stahl spent his entire legal career representing Thompson. He took on the case after his mentor, Debbie Rump, passed away. Stahl's been going through the legal process alongside Thompson, and tonight he's sharing key evidence which led to the plea deal yesterday.
That people can look at this and can see it and can look at cases where people are saying they were wrongfully convicted and determine it, and there have been a number of cases come through.
Michael Stahl says Stoney Thompson is one of those cases. Stahl's late professor, Debbie Rump, was originally appointed to this case. Stahl took over and requested Thompson's public records after an Ohio Supreme Court decision in 2016, which made records public after conviction.
They had a lot of material that just was not disclosed prior to trial.
He says it's among these materials Stahl has piled up over the years. Certain details could have potentially changed the timeline of Thompson's case way before his Friday release.
The video gentleman testified that he saw a gun in Stoney's apartment that night.
But Stahl says the court did not include the part where he had a BB gun.
By a gun at that point when I left that night, he didn't have one. He had a fake like BB gun sitting on the dresser.
And another woman's testimony, which was contrary to one of the witnesses. Stahl says she described seeing another possible suspect altogether, who was not Thompson.
I just did a butchering, and I gotta get this blood off me.
Well, that's what Fletcher told me that you said too. You know, that's how I know that.
Stahl even brought in a shoe for size comparison to the shoe found at the scene that night, which was shown to be around 12 inches. But he says Thompson told him his size was only around 8 inches. Stahl says the evidence was actively requested but would eventually get lost.
There's no excuse for not having the evidence. You know, I understand it's been 15 years, but it shouldn't be missing.
Over a decade and a half later, Stahl says they could have motioned for more. But even so, it could have taken years, and Thompson's one goal was to get out.
He's entering a plea while maintaining his innocence. It truly is a plea to get out of prison.
Stahl says it was in the best interest of his client, who is currently on probation. While the case is closed, he says there's still much more that needs to be done in the justice system, but it will take more cases before real changes happen.
And for the people and for the legislatures, even Congress, to deal with how we deal with this, and especially Ohio General Assembly.
Stahl says he wants to work to address the flaws in the system and plans to put the public records for this case on his website. Reporting in Toledo, Trent Croce, WTOL 11.